I'm Eazy by Spin More Raxter.
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Spinny, how you been?
I've been good.
Got a new tattoo on your
Yeah.
the way out. Sick.
Shout out to Natalie.
Shout out to Natalie. Congrats to Natalie.
Yeah,
Congrats
shout out
Billy,
to her
right?
and Billy.
Go off. I'm gonna do this Twitter thing or the Instagram.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I was in Lake Tahoe past weekend in California for my friend's bachelor party. Hit the Ninos out there in Reno. Dove into the water, did a boat ride, went to Hell's Kitchen.
Worked the hype or what?
It was really good.
Like
Just like out on the lake, and we just jumped off the boat and stuff.
no, Hell's Kitchen. Was it like? Isn't that what's his name's restaurant?
Gordon Ramsay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, worth the hype? Absolutely. It was the best meal I've ever had in my entire life.
I swear,
I
because
swear to
you
God.
also said that last time we went to California.
Yeah, Maestros.
Better than that.
It was
place.
better than that.
Didn't you see a celebrity at that place?
I did see a celebrity. I don't know who it was, but he had an
Oh.
aura.
You saw a giant black guy. He's got to be a celebrity.
He was a black dude in this restaurant with it was just him and like 8 bad bitches, and he was wearing like his hood up and a hoodie in this nice ass restaurant. I was like, oh, he's got to be.
Was he giant?
He was big, yeah.
Caleb Williams.
He's a big guy. But he was wearing jeans and a hoodie in this like nice ass restaurant. I was like, oh, he's got to have money, whoever that is. And he had, like I said, like 8 bad bitches, and it was just him. So I was like, okay, yeah, he's definitely might have been Future, but no, Future's a pretty big guy.
I met Future one time.
That's really cool.
Cleveland, of all places.
In Cleveland?
And fucking Cleveland.
Was it
How
for the
wild is that? This
the?
is like 2017. This is
Yeah.
before he like blew up.
Okay, dude, relax. But yeah, no, it was one of the best meals of my life. I had the lobster risotto with shaved black truffle table side.
Chris, can you see me that thumbnail, please?
I had the beef Wellington, and the guys that I was sitting around, we also ordered one of the 32-ounce tomahawks. It was amazing.
How much
Amazing.
was that?
The tomahawk was like
Hell's
$250.
Kitchen. Jeez.
Yeah, the whole bill for the 4 of us was like $800-900.
Could you eat that by yourself?
Yes,
A tomahawk?
yes. It was the best steak I've ever had.
Damn, dude. I've always wondered, like, is that shit like worth it?
Sound Kayak says that was me, Spenny. Shout out.
Shout out to Sound Kayak. He is out in Cali.
He is out in Cali.
All right, Spinny. We don't give a fuck what you did this weekend. What we cared about was your reaction to the Detroit Lions ass whooping.
Yeah, they got absolutely bent over by the Green Bay Packers. It was, I know that you guys have heard this for a couple days now, but that was an embarrassing loss for the Detroit Lions. They got absolutely manhandled at the point of attack on both sides of the ball. The defensive line was absolutely outmatched, and as was the offensive line. I don't think any single player on the offensive line had a good day. Even Penei Sewell, by his standards, he didn't have a good day.
Because I'm going to get it right up in ya.
It's not like he had a bad day. Like, I don't even think he let up a sack, but
So you hate Penei Sewell is what you're saying?
yeah, that's what you heard. But
That's how Neil would do you.
yeah, I would. Oh, yeah, he's the best ever. Yeah, he is, but he had a bad day. Everybody had a bad day. Got to be better. That is one thing. I mean, it definitely helps that I was in paradise, so I took the hit a little better, where I wasn't crashing out super hard. The offensive line is extremely young. They're going to improve. They're going to get better. A lot of when you go back and you look at the film and you watch the tape, a lot of it was miscommunications in the interior offensive line between Graham, Tate, and Christian Mahogany.
Some of it.
A lot of blown coverages, a lot of 2 guys blocking the same person, a lot of 2 guys going to the same spot while there's just open rushers to Jared Goff. That will get solved, and that will get solved quickly. Yeah, Hank Fraley will be all over those guys in the lock, because that's even if you have a rookie and a guy that's only played 2 games, that is unacceptable for professional athletes to perform like that. You got to be better. Have to. They know that. I'm not going to harp on that too much. The offensive line knows they went out there and they got their ass kicked. They're going to be mad. They're going to come back. You got the Bears. Take care of home field. Take care of business. But, yeah, not a lot of good things to come out of that game against the Green Bay Packers. Kind of dominated on all facets. Jahmyr Gibbs couldn't really get much going. Jared Goff didn't have any time. The route concepts were bad. There were no shots down the field. It was a very rudimentary offense, a lot of dump-offs. They moved the ball well, but when they got in the end zone or in the red zone, they couldn't do anything. It was just almost as bad of a game as I've seen this Lions team play under Dan Campbell, even in the first year. Like, with the level of talent you have on this team, to consistently not get any pressure, when you're blitzing multiple guys at the same time, like sending Jack Campbell and Brian Branch and still not getting pressure, when you can't contain or you have bad communication in the back end of the secondary, resulting in blown coverages and lapses on pick plays, like Terrion Arnold getting beat on that pick play. That needs to be something that you communicate with Brian Branch or with the safety and pass that off. That needs to get better. It was a very sloppy game for the Detroit Lions, and it was not. There's not really one thing that I can buckle down and say, hey, that was good, or I was happy with that, other than maybe Sam Laporta. But outside of that, it was a pretty poor game all around.
Yeah, I think the only thing I was, and I was gonna put this in prep, but to be honest with you, they don't. All due respect, don't deserve it. Because I want to take like the route that people like yesterday. I crashed out. I finally just snapped because people in the comment section like, why you gotta be so negative? Like,
it's a bad game.
Yeah,
you can't. There's nothing positive you can take out of that game.
Do you think in the meetings room this week, they're like, great job? Hutch, you were trying your ass off. You
really almost got there.
You almost did it.
You almost got there.
You almost did it. If you would have just, you would have great job. Game ball. Fuck no. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But if there, as a fan, for me, like if I had to have some stuff to take away from, I did. So run defense.
The run defense looked good.
It was really solid.
Yes.
Josh Jacobs, I think, is a premier, if not on the edge of premier running back. He's one of the better running backs in the National Football League. They got a really good running game. Yeah, top 10 for sure.
Yep.
So they did a good job against him. He only had like 66 yards.
67.
6'7". Brian Branch, the lone player, I'd probably say. And I didn't even think to say Sam Laporta. Maybe him too.
Sam Laporta had a good game.
Sam Laporta, Brian Branch. I mean, I can't beat up the weird wide receivers because that was a game plan awful situation,
and it was terrible.
Like, I believe shout out to our guy Al Carson, we had in here a few times, football guy Al.
Shout out.
He posted an interesting stat that Jared Goff had, I believe, 3 seconds to throw.
Yeah.
And it was like the most amongst the quarterbacks that week.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and he was like 11th in pressure faced. So it's not like
yeah. And that's where it's like the new coordinator stuff, which he spoke to the media a couple times now, and he's kind of blown off and says it's part of like the natural progression of an offense. I mean, he's been enough from now where you could take his word for it at some point, and I will, because it's true. Like, that is going to take some time. I think I at least expected that, but I think that's less of like cohesion with the roster than it is like the game plan.
Yeah, because
like this is a really good roster. These are guys that, I mean, you saw the catch that Amon-Ra was making. Mm-hmm. You saw the catch that Tesla had to make to even like make the catch.
That's a bright spot,
right?
Give the kid more touches.
Tesla, yeah, that's true. And like these guys are talented. I don't doubt, as much as they say players play, coaches coach. I don't buy into that. I really don't, because I saw this team without Ben Johnson. It was awful.
Yeah,
and I saw Ben get involved. A lot different.
So
I think coaching does fucking matter. It's not just a players play type situation. And like the players we have playing are really good.
Really good players.
All pro caliber guys.
Yep.
It's like the game plan, the route development, it was just too far down the field, took too long. That's not what we did last year.
No.
Last year, I believe Jared Goff had one of the quickest release times, like 2.5 seconds. Step back is out there. That's why the blitzes, the pressure, none of that shit really affected him last year because he was able to fucking find the open guy. Boom. Hopefully that changes. Obviously, you get to watch the film on that one. But it's just, I don't know.
I think John Morton and I think Hank Fraley have their work cut out for them this week.
For sure.
Because those are the two things that I look at that are the reason the Lions lost. Mm-hmm. The defense, you could say what you want about it. They came out in the second half. The first half, they were a little leaky. Yeah. I'll give you that. They came out in the second half, and they played good ball. You can't give them 3-and-outs and punting from the half-inch line and expect them to – they held this Green Bay Packers team with your offense doing absolutely nothing to 17 points for a vast majority of the game. You have to win that game. It's completely on the offense, and a vast majority of it is on the offensive line. I think the other piece is on Johnny Morton and his play calling.
Yeah. Yeah, the only other thing I'd say to the second half defensive adjustments, because I do think the defense looked better in the second half. Like, going back and looking at the stats, I think Green Bay only threw the ball like 6 more times.
Yeah.
They're just cruising in the second half because it was that bad of an ass whooping. And I got power rankings coming out with today, and I'll be honest with you, like, the Lions they're not going to be reflected highly in that one. It's the way that they don't deserve it.
Yeah, it's week 1, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's freaking out, but
No! We suck again!
Except for Nick. But yeah, no, they're gonna beat the Bears. They're gonna be fine. But that was really ugly.
Yeah.
And as cliche as it sounds, maybe that's a good thing. You go out there, you get punched in the mouth by a rival, and you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, we actually got to work through this. It's not just going to be, oh, look at our offense, we're the best in the league still. Like, you're going to have to work through this. And like I said, a vast majority of that game is on the offensive line because we know what this offense is. We know what Jared Goff's strong suit is. We know that this team is predicated, demanded, and reliant on the run game. And if you cannot run the ball, which they could not run the ball against the Green Bay Packers at all, you're not going to win a lot of games.
Amen. Running is the bread and butter of this offense.
If this team cannot run the ball consistently, they will not make the playoffs.
Do you have the film clip I sent today?
Yes.
Chris? And shout out to Jeremy Reisman. I'm pretty sure he's the one that posted this one. But just like the lack of – watch Tate Ratledge on this play.
Yeah, I saw this one.
Just the absolute lack of just communication.
They both
running
go to the
right
same
into
guy.
Graham Glasgow.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys remember the play. I don't know if I sent that picture of that one yesterday, Chris. I probably didn't. But where David Montgomery's handing up the ball, and right away he's faced with a defensive tackle in the end zone.
With Tate blocking nobody.
Yeah. And that was obviously a miscommunication there, too. That shit will iron itself out. The only thing there is to freak out about, in my opinion, is the fact that you have the second toughest schedule in the National Football League. Because it's you don't really have time to iron it out. Now, obviously, situation it's forcing you to figure it out. You have no other choice but to figure it out. But you have to also do it while winning football games. I see Dan Campbell and Jared Goff twice now have both referred to the 1-6 start and Ben Johnson's first year as offensive coordinator. I think we'll touch on that. Maybe we'll touch on that right away after the break. But they're 1-6. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? And then the offensive part wasn't the rough start. We'll get into that. Well, I'll save that. How about that? Do you want to talk about Planet Fitness?
Yeah. Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout. 30 minutes is all it takes. $15 a month, and you can get to do Planet Fitness, or you can upgrade to the Black Card, get use of amenities in every single Planet Fitness in the world. One Black Card can get you into any Planet Fitness in the world. Listen, your water's cut off, whatever. They got showers at Planet Fitness. Just get the Black Card. Boom. Shower every day. What are we talking about? Planet Fitness. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards! Touchdown, Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Where are you guys getting these stats in the chat? What is going on right now? What up, though? Welcome back to MassageChairHouse.com. The website you guys need to go to for your relaxation and recovery. Scan the QR code and visit MassageChairHouse.com. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc. He has the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, which is why he has the #1 massage chair review channel on the interwebs. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, at Massage Chair House, the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road in beautiful Bloomfield Hills. Border. Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Speedball Rex. We got young Christopher Pilati in the TD booth. We got Nicholas Koloff, not in the hot dog suit. What's going on with that, partner? Why are you misdressed right now?
Hey, I didn't know I lost.
Oh,
Officially.
sure he did. Sure he
Seemed,
did.
seemed like we were a little preoccupied before the show, so we had a lot going on.
I told you to keep that in private, us kissing and whatnot. Why aren't you in your goddamn outfit?
Just another day in paradise. Who'd you lock? I know Nick locked the fins up.
Fins up.
Oof.
I like the 49ers. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, every week we do a pick 'em.
Pick 'em.
But this year, Spinny, I don't know if we communicated this part to you. Whoever loses that pick 'em throughout the year, because Nick's can keep a spreadsheet, which out of all people who should know who won and lost, it should be you.
That's a very good point.
You did commit to that.
Double glizzy.
The punishment this year is next year before week 1 or whatever opening day, you got to collect $100 panhandling.
Oh, okay.
You like
That's
that?
good. Yeah, I like
Good
that.
punishment.
That's a
You
good
gotta
one. Who
panhandle
thought of
$100.
that?
Me, I stole it.
Are we doing a sign
Unfortunately.
too with it? Like I suck at fantasy or something?
Well, you're just panhandling. You hold the sign.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
Your
ball.
sign, your sign could be I don't know ball. And this is my, this is my punishment.
I'm just gonna bring $100 with me.
I was that'd be funny as fuck.
Oh,
They can't-
whoops! Yeah. Oh, found it.
Some homeless guy trucks you like fucking 8 feet for that bitch.
What if? Oh, dude, we could get Chris into a fight with a homeless dude.
Oh man,
This is my turf.
For your punishment, you gotta go fight a homeless guy. Just kidding. We actually walked
He's
into a
done it
homeless
before.
encampment and almost got shot.
We did. They were watching Friends and eating Thai food. It looked like
that was
Looked like
crazy,
a pretty chill party.
See,
Like, I would
can
have
we just hang out, dude?
Yeah, I would have sat down, had some pad thai.
Remember, guys, I'm not a fighter, but I will punch a homeless person.
That is true. Chris is known to do that. Kenny Powers with his super chat in there. He says, people don't like when you say games are must win, especially when it's week 2. But this week is a must win because I don't see us winning week 3. And if you start 0-3, 97% of the time your season is over. Kenny Powers, this week against the Chicago Bears is 100% a must win for the Detroit Lions.
Let's go.
You cannot start off 0-2. We know even I know you said 0-3, it's 97. 0-2 is like 80%. You don't make the playoffs. Yeah, must win, absolutely. After you got absolutely embarrassed in America's Game of the Week, not even a must win for your playoff chances, but a must win for your pride. A must win for the Dan Campbell factor. A must win for this locker room is to go out there and to show the nation that it wasn't just a one and done, that you're still the big man on the block in the NFC North, and you got to go out there and you got to shove the Bears' face in the fucking dirt.
Spencer, does them doing that next week against Chicago, does that still say that they are the kings of the North of the big Bears on block after the way Packers handled you week 1?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, obviously, like, Neil and Stick, they were doing some mental gymnastics to try to make some stuff connect that the dots were not connecting. But Neil did make a good point that you weren't gonna win in Lambeau for the rest of the world. Like, you were gonna drop a game in Lambeau to the Green Bay Packers
At some point, yeah.
at some point, especially because you've won 4 of the last 5 or whatever it is.
I
But
don't have any issue with losing the game.
it's how they lost.
It's how they lost.
they got embarrassed.
That is important context. It was a complete shit show, and that's why, again, when we roll out these power rankings, like, keep in mind, like, there's a reason behind it. Like, some teams beat the fuck out of their teams,
Yeah.
and some teams just beat them in the last minute.
And obviously, Neil, again, with the gymnastics they were doing, he did make a good point. I don't like comparing anybody, I don't like comparing us to Kansas City or Philadelphia because they've won championships. But we see teams like the Lions and the caliber that the Lions are. You lose week 1. You look ugly losing week 1. It happens to Kansas City almost every year. Now, I know they've got championships to back that, but you got to shake it off, and you got to go out there, and you got to slap the Bears in the mouth. Yeah, you got to find that fucking dog.
It was missing Sunday, dude. Like,
It was.
Like,
There
that
was
was
no
not
dog.
a Dan Campbell team.
No, they looked timid. They looked outmatched, out-physicaled, and honestly, they looked afraid of Micah Parsons. Anytime he was on the field, you felt it. You saw him. You saw multiple bodies going at
Was
him.
he more than a regular good player?
Yes. I would say he's more than a regular good player, which, again, crazy work that was brought up. Like, wake up. Micah Parsons is one of the 5 best defenders in the league. But, yeah, you were outmatched. And that you can't let that happen. You got to go out. That's why I want to go out there and fucking donkey punch the Bears. Like, you have to absolutely put their faces in the pavement because you got to make up for old time.
Pussies on the pavement, fellas.
Listen, Jahmyr Gibbs, expect a big season out of you, buddy. I'm giving Monty the first series against the Bears, and I'm running the ball 8 times in a row.
They said they wouldn't change anything, and I do get how great Jahmyr Gibbs looked last year, but like that was how we established the game.
Set the tone.
Punched him right in the mouth out the gate with Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Even on the depth chart was Monty, but I'm pretty sure Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, it was Gibbs who got the first carries.
It was Gibbs 100%. That was one thing. Remember, I pointed out at the beginning of the season coming into the season. I hope they keep that. Like I get that this year Gibbs is going to be more carries than Monty. Like, it's not going to be 50-50 anymore. But you still start that first drive. You set the tone. You demoralize them, and you say, hey, we're going to punch you in the mouth. There's nothing you can do about it. And then how do you react from there? Like, that's what the Lions have done, and I feel like that is such a big element of why they lost is they got punked.
You did get punked.
They got punked, and I haven't seen them do that since 2023 against the Panthers.
Yeah. You got punked, and both sides of the ball, too. So, like, listen, Aiden Hutchinson, Penei Sewell, I'm looking at you guys.
Same.
You got to grab your fucking nuts, and you got to say enough's enough. And I know they will. That's why I'm not freaking out, because I don't even want to harp on it too much because I know these guys know. I know Aiden Hutchinson knows he wasn't good enough. I don't care if fucking stupid-ass PFF ranked him the best graded edge in that game.
That was insane.
Absolutely ridiculous, by the way. PFF is a fucking joke.
It really is.
But I know Aiden Hutchinson knows he wasn't good enough. I know Penei Sewell knows he wasn't good enough. I know Graham Glasgow, Tate Ratledge, and Christian Mahogany know that they weren't good enough. These guys know. They like Taylor Decker said it before this. Like, there's a standard. We have a standard. We have set a standard and an expectation for our play. Sunday was not good enough. That was not the standard. That was Bush League stuff.
It was not Detroit Lions football.
No.
I mean, I was thinking about it at some point today, too. Like, I remember specifically Grant Stewart. And he was talking
He was
about
doing
the Miami
cardio
Dolphins.
out there, dude.
But he was saying, like, teams come in here for these joint practices, but, teams don't practice like how we practice. Or, like, you're coming here, you're going to get whooped on. And then, so you're thinking, like, a team with that mentality who's done it twice now. By the way, it makes a little more sense. Context, right? The Dolphins got absolutely fucking destroyed. Shout out to Nick for locking them. And then the same thing, not the same thing absolutely destroyed with the Texans, but they didn't score a single touchdown in their game either. So it's like, you did beat up on teams.
Bad
teams.
Yeah.
From what it looks like. And so, like, you expect this team to go in there, Lambeau, all the disrespect all season. We were talking about, like, go ahead. Keep ranking them over us. We got Dan Campbell to motivate these boys.
Yeah.
And they got beat up. They got punched them out.
That's another thing. Like, I'm not going to go as far as these other guys, like Stephen A. Smith and Schmadam Schmoon, and say different things about Dan Campbell, but you can say that he did not have his team prepared.
For sure.
Matt LaFleur brought his team more prepared into that matchup than Dan Campbell, and he outcoached him, flat out.
And so do you think we got to show a little bit more respect to what the Green Bay Packers are?
No.
Like, is their defense a lot? Because they did rank top 10 in a lot of statistical categories last year. And then they added Micah Parsons.
Their defense is going to be good. The Lions beat themselves in that game. They did not, like we said, they did not play Lions football. They made glaring mistakes.
On the offensive line especially.
When you are playing the Lions brand of football, and on 1st and 10, you go to run an inside trap, and your center and your guard both pull, and neither take the guy, that's going to set you back. And it's hard to get drives started when drive starters are the things you're fucking up on. They were out of position. There was miscommunication. There was no toughness. That was completely on the Lions. And that's why I'm not freaking out, because I know they're going to be better than that.
Apologize. Jared Goff ranked 31st last year in air yards per attempt. From the chat, they're telling us he's number 1. I don't know if they're looking at yards per attempt.
Antonio Esparza in the chat says, Spenny, you're high as fuck if you think the Packers didn't dominate you guys in every phase.
He just said that.
Yeah.
Spinney just said that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, brother.
he's the zone one.
He's on board.
He's a
Yeah.
Bears fan.
Yikes.
What's up?
That's why it's so depressing, or at least it has been the last couple of days, is because it's not that you lost in Lambeau. Lambeau's one of the toughest places to play in all of football. Everybody knows that. It's how you lost that game, and it's that watching it, it wasn't close from the start. You were getting manhandled at both sides of the line. Even your best players, like you just hit on, Panay Sewell, Aiden Hutchinson didn't show up, and then your question marks that were coming into the season with the Davenports, the Glasgow at center, the Mahogany at left guard, the Tate Ratledge at right guard. All of your question marks look like below average players, or at least they did on Sunday. I don't think, long term that these guys can't play ball, but every single thing that you had a question mark about really showed on Sunday, and they got literally manhandled.
That
beat
is
down.
actually what fucking sucks. Because it's everything you were insecure about heading into this season. And everything that you kind of just shoved into the fucking closet. Hank Fraley, who cares? Like, we got Panay Sewell, we'll run the fucking ball. Like, who? And then the fucking next thing you know, the closet fucking explodes and there's fucking garbage and shit everywhere. It's like, oh, fuck.
We ripped.
That was a problem.
Yeah.
God damn. That's the part that does suck. But, like, a lot of it, like, we played the video. We showed you film. It's not like we're just saying this off the top of your head. You saw Tate Ratledge run into Graham Glasgow. That's like a rookie mistake. That's a mental error. That's something that's going to iron itself out throughout the season. Now, I did speak to our guy, Scott. You guys know Scott Bischoff. And he was like, that was kind of stuff that showed on tape in Georgia that he meant when he said he's too aggressive. Or sometimes he's too quick to get to a point. But he's 24 years old. We have one of the best offensive line coaches in the National Football
Hank Fraley's
League.
tearing his ass up right now.
I guarantee you all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Decker, all those guys. And probably, obviously, himself, too.
They're going to hold
We
him
only
accountable.
draft the guys that hold themselves accountable and want to get better from situations like that. But, yeah, I think that stuff will naturally, like, iron itself out a little bit. Now, the stuff where he was getting beat, but also, rookie.
He will get better. Yeah, the offensive line is going to get better. They are all very young. They need the cohesion. They need the experience.
To be honest, the biggest hurt to me was the play calling. Because you told us you were doing the same shit as last year, and that was not the case.
Mine was Aiden Hutchinson looking pedestrian. 0 tackles. I know he's getting double teamed, and he's getting. I know everybody comes out when he has a bad game. Oh, he gets triple teamed all the time. Like
you sound like
so.
Man.
So did Micah
Oh,
Parsons.
he gets triple teamed all the time.
You got 3 of them coming after Aiden. So did Micah Parsons. Like, I saw it. So, obviously, there is a grace period. And we'll talk about what that grace period is with Aiden Hutchinson. But I bought the hype. The Hutch rules. He's out there beating Panay every team. They have to stop practice because he's so good. I bought the hype. Can't go statless in game 1 in Lambeau. Can't. And part of that, Kelvin Shepard, I love you, brother.
Oh.
Never fucking do that again.
Never
drop Aiden Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport back into coverage on the same play ever again. Ever.
I went back because I didn't watch defense yesterday on 22, but I watched defense a little bit today, Hutch in particular. And if Jordan Love had saw, I think it was Tucker Kraft, who Hutch is guarding, probably would have been cooked.
Yeah.
they ended up scoring that drive either way, but like it was like, what wild idea was that? It just. Oh man.
Yeah, and Hutch is going to go out there and he is going to fucking bomb Caleb Williams.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like, okay, everybody reported the Hutchinson stuff. People coming out of town to visit from a man from Sports Illustrated, Albert Breer.
He's still in Vegas.
Busting with the boys, Chris Long. Like, everybody saw it with their own eyes. Turns out they were dominating a shit offensive line, or at least one that's not gelled yet. And I did see a comment from your boy Esparza. He says Ratledge being 24 years old is a concern, and I would argue, yeah, that is. It's not ideal for him to be that old and having those like type of issues. However, he's still a rookie, and you still get better in the NFL, like your sophomore season and so on and so forth. So it's like maybe you could talk about a ceiling at that situation, but he's still going to get better from what we saw.
Yeah, I don't see that as that much
communication-wise,
of a
at least.
concern.
The other part that was kind of weird too. Like, did you see the one where he hit Gibbs?
Yeah.
How? What did he do?
He was lost.
He was literally lost. Started hitting.
I'll tell you right now, if you had multiple-time All-Pro center Frank Ragnow in there, Tate Ratledge would not have been that off base.
No.
I'm looking at Graham Glasgow. Brother, I'm looking at you.
Twin.
You're the vet. You're the center.
Come on, Twin.
He's right next to you. You got to make sure he knows what he's doing. That's your job, too. And I know Graham knows that. That's why I don't want to, I know all of these guys are watching that tape and being like, fuck, dude, we played like shit. So I don't want to, go up here and be like, oh, you got to be better. They know that. They're going to hold themselves accountable. They're going to come out and they're going to be better.
Is one thing before we go to break is how's Jordan Love looking?
Oh, God. Don't do that. Our defense played like shit, Eazy. He had all day back there.
Hey, that throw
all
he had
day.
Between Jack and Branch, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty. But Jack, dude, that's the one fucking step I'm waiting for him to take, man.
Yeah. Just get a paw up there.
Every time we had a beat reporter on, Spinny, what I ask him, how's Jack looking in coverage? Oh, he looks.
He's there.
What are we doing?
We see him. He's big.
Oh, all right. We gotta go to break, pay some bills, come back, talk more Detroit Lions, what they can work on, biggest concerns, all that other stuff. Anything else you do? Put them in the Woodward Sports chat. But Feist, tell us about Feldman Chevrolet.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. This month's specials include a 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew lease for $189 a month, and you can also get a 2026 Equinox LT lease for $219 a month. This offer ends September 10th, so get there quick.
And Tuesday at 7:30, you can check out the college football show here on Woodward Sports, hosted by Justin Satawa and Haley Scott. Tuesday, 7:30. It's the college football show with Friends Extravaganza here on Woodward Sports. Check it out tonight after the heavyweights.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Jars.
We are the jars in motion.
We'll give you our devotion. Jars.
We are the jars in motion. Guys.
They're doing it again.
JarsCannabis.com/skatejam. They're doing it again. D-Mac, Mac Farms. Look at all those names up there. All of them out there. You know the best thing about marijuana cannabis events, Spinny?
Fresh Canna. That's where that baddie was promoting.
Oh, yeah. They're giving out free product.
She didn't follow me back on Instagram.
They're giving out. Oh, yeah, come on, dude. She's in an Eminem video.
She's got like 70,000 followers.
Listen, visit JarsCannabis.com/skatejam. Sign up or pull up. Straight up.
Straight up.
I got to search my email for that new read. Welcome to whatever it's live at WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spin Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koroff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Mike G says the truth will be in the trenches. That is very true.
Again, absolutely. This team's not going to go. This team like I said, if they cannot consistently run the ball, they won't make the playoffs. Like, that's what this team is built off of. That's what this team is. If they don't have a running game, they're not going to do anything. So they're going to they're going to whoop the Bears.
Let me ask the question then. So we all think this team is going to be better, especially the offensive line, by the end of the year. But how much better can they be? Because if they can't be
bad,
well, a lot better from this, but comparative to the rest of the NFL, because I don't think that this team can win a Super Bowl if they don't have a top 10 offensive line or a top, like, borderline top 5 offensive line. And what I saw, there's a long way from that. So, I mean, how good can this offensive line be by the end of the season with all these new parts and young players?
I think we're going to see drastic improvements from the Detroit Lions offensive line this week. I think it's going to look way better than it did against the Packers. One reason
this week, they're going to simplify
this
some
week,
shit too.
One reason the Bears front seven isn't as good as the Packers. It's not bad, but the Packers have Micah Parsons and Rashawn Gary. Like they have a better front seven, so that will help a little reprieve. You don't have a Micah Parsons out there. 2, so many of the glaring mistakes were just communication and mental issues. And Hank Fraley's going to make sure that doesn't happen. I guarantee if Tate Ratledge goes out there next week and he's doing the same kind of shit we saw against the Packers, where he's going to the wrong spot, blocking the wrong, he's going to get pulled. Well, they will take him out of the game, and they will put in Yodi. They will put in Skipper. They will put
said that
somebody
yesterday
in.
on Twitter, and I was like, yeah, actually, they probably should do that.
Yeah, if he's blowing assignments, if he's missing blocks, yes. But
Yodi
like
knows the fucking offense.
Yeah.
We've seen him fill in for games like the NFC Conference Championship game.
And he looked good.
Yeah, he was fine.
Skipper looked really good when he filled in a guard that one spot. Again, that was with Frank Ragnow being next to them. That is a huge factor. But I don't expect the offensive line to look as inept, because it was a lot of mental glaring mistakes. And I do believe in Hank Fraley. I do believe in Dan Campbell. And they're going to have those guys ready to go.
Brother, some of it was more than mental, though, too. Like, they were getting fucking got.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the one with the Parsons sack on Jonah. Not Jonah, I apologize. I'm Mahogany. I'm not going to kill him for that.
It's Micah Parsons.
Yeah, it's fucking Micah Parsons.
He's pretty fucking good at football.
Luke Van Ness. Either he's taking a huge leap, or, like, what the fuck was going on there? Like, that was disappointing stuff. Out of Mahogany and out of
just Mahogany
Ratledge as well, too. Well, I think it was Devontae White that got the best of Ratledge, but I don't know, man. I think, again, it is one game, but the issues are fucking glaring.
The issues are glaring, and
you got a tough schedule.
You got a real tough schedule. There's not a lot of reprieve.
It's just not going to be – it's going to be a fun season for me. Like, I'm not going to let it stop me from having a fun season, but I know for a lot of people, buckle up. You're going to be going through some roller coasters.
Michigander in the Woodward Sports Chat with Super Chat. Whoa! He says, when are we going to start questioning Brad's ability to understand the holes on the roster and sign B-level free agents? I think he understands the holes on the roster.
Could have used Zeitler.
I mean,
could have used Zeitler for sure.
Could have, yeah. I stopped myself from crashing out that day. I don't know if you remember. I was like,
but like he addressed it. Like it's not like he just didn't do anything on the offensive line.
Yeah.
He spent 2 picks on there. It just didn't work out in the first game.
It's just like,
and I think he signed some good free agents.
You got like $36 million in cap.
Yeah, something.
And it's not like he's on a 1-year deal in Tennessee right now, right? Big Z on a 1-year deal in Philly right now.
Did they give a number on that yet?
I think it was a base 4.5 or 5. yeah. And like it's like, all right, so you're telling me we're in a Super Bowl window right now. We're in a Super Bowl window. And I like Tate Ratledge. I think he's going to be a fine young offensive lineman in the National Football League. But if we're in a Super Bowl window, why are we betting it on a rookie?
Well,
you know,
I don't think they knew Frank was going to retire. I think
the year before he was going to retire.
They saw it coming, but I don't think they expected him to this year.
But still, you knew it was fucking coming. I mean, like,
yeah, but if you could have gotten 1 year of Tate Ratledge next to Frank Ragnow, I think that'd be pretty good. But you can't. So there's no unprovable hypotheticals. But yeah, that it was only $5 million.
Huh?
1 year, $5 million
for
Zadarius.
Yeah, I'll double check for you too.
Also, like Graham.
Damn it!
We just saw 2 of like just getting pushed around the line of scrimmage, like that Commanders game just at the line when Graham was kind of getting bodied. You saw similar things yesterday or on Sunday, and that's what concerns me. Having the push just right there up the middle is such a big difference from just game one of seeing Frank Ragnow not out there. Like, this team, like, that is a big reason why they were able to be so successful.
100%.
So going in with Graham Glasgow after he already had a really bad playoff game, then you got him in this first game at Lambeau, I think he is taking a step back, honestly, in his career, where I feel a lot more comfortable with Graham as a depth piece compared to being, you know, supposed to be an above-average starting center in the NFL. And I think that's a serious thing that you can harp on the GM, Brad Holmes, and think about, did we do enough at that position specifically with Frank obviously out, like when that news broke?
Michigander 1212 said Graham got bitched as well. And yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Their whole offensive line got bitched. Like, even Penei Sewell, to his standards, got bitched.
Yep.
There's no excuse you can make for Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes made poor decisions this offseason when it came to retaining or adding veteran pieces to this team. I don't think he did enough when it comes to insulating this roster with pieces to help him win this year. I think it was a big miss at the deadline, or in the offseason. When you look at guys like, and I just look at a 3-pack of players that all were in the building or were talked about being in the building or had ties at one point. When I look at Kevin Zeitler, I look at Darius Smith, and I look at God, I can't even remember his name.
Oof, brother. It's a base of 3.4.
3.4 million base.
What? That's the cap at least. The base salary is $2 million. It's actually lower than what we think.
Can we do a GoFundMe? Like, what?
It's too late, brother.
I know.
Too late.
Matt Judon was the other name I was going to say.
Yeah, Matt Judon came and visited.
I don't think you can.
It's like it's knowledge. Like, you know it's there.
Yeah, you can't look at me in the face if you're Brad Holmes
Don't look at me.
and tell me letting all 3 of those guys go to other teams for deals that you could very reasonably afford is a good move. It's not. It wasn't. And hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him.
Did you already do the super chat by Michigander? I just refreshed my stream because it froze.
Yep.
Okay. Shout out to Michigander 1212.
Your favorite uncle says maybe the Titans start 0-4 and trade us Zeitler for a 6th-rounder we got for Tim Patrick.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
That would be awesome.
I would prefer that.
And
we seen
Shut up
well
and take
too.
my money.
So it's like, do you need it? Can you just put Aoda in and make the Rook earn his way back? No, you want Zeitler. Yeah, I mean, Brad should have did that.
Yeah, I mean,
I promise we're not trying to like re-harp on all the bad. I mean, we're just trying to think it through. Like, is it going to fix itself? I know one thing they're going to do for damn sure, and just from listening to Dan and just common sense wise, because again, one of the things about this offensive scheme, the blocking at least, is very complicated. We've heard from defensive coordinators across the league. Like, it's one of the reasons why the Detroit Lions are so successful at running is they're doing so many different fucking things that don't even make sense to do at times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to get a read on it. Between a new offensive coordinator who didn't develop that run scheme and a rookie, it's going to be,
and
a little bit of hiccups.
I know that we're going to go out there and Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have 100 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Bears, and Aiden Hutchinson's going to have a sack and a half on Caleb Williams.
Okay.
And everybody's going to be like, oh, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Look at all these holes were filled. No. We just saw, albeit they were taken unawares by the Packers. They were not prepared for that game. That's a Super Bowl contending team, as are you, and they punked you. So when we go out there and we beat the Bears comfortably by running the ball and ripping Caleb Williams' head off, that doesn't mean those problems are solved. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I want to talk about that too. Some takeaways from that game, because it was an NFC North matchup. And we're going to have to beat both those teams to get to where we want to go. But Feist.
George Clooney is not available, says Jay Hustle. Cannot get Clooney for defensive end. Fuck. He's got good tequila. And he's got a very strong jawline.
He does have a great, strong jawline. Tell us about Loom. Somebody.
Loom Cannabis. And listen,
it's new.
It's not summer anymore. Fall is here. And they've got the drink of fall. You know the Buzzins. I've talked to you about them. They're delicious. They're good. There's so many different flavors. They're perfect for the summer. But listen, it was like 40 5 degrees when I landed in Metro Airport this morning at 6 a.m. from my flight from LAX. And so it's fall. It's cold. Don't worry, they're keeping it going. They've got apple cider buzzins. Woo! Apple cider buzzins for the fall. You can heat one up. You can pour a little schmeckle with some vodka or something in there. That's on you.
That's wild.
You could dip a donut in it. Apple cider buzzings. Get them at Loom. WSN 30 for 30% off your order.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Listen, I just told you. It's fall. It was cold this morning. You know what fall means? Winter's right around the corner. You got to make sure your heater's working. There's nothing worse than being stuck in the middle of winter and not having the heater kick on. And then you got to worry about it for a week. And then you got just call Sharon at Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Family owned. They'll take care of you. Scan the QR code. Visit their website or check them out on Facebook or on Instagram or anywhere at Sharon's Heating. SharonsHeating.com. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Buddies is a cornerstone of Detroit. They've been around for 79 years. That's right. Ever since my 21st birthday, Buddies Pizza's been in business.
You and Mads
They
enjoying the
created
slice.
the Detroit-style pizza. If you haven't had it before, there's 22 locations across the great city of Michigan. Use promo code 10MIL to save yourself 10% on your order. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Live on Sports.com. I'm Eazy, Joe Moss, more Raxter,
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas, Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream if you're a real Detroit Lions fan. And if you're not a Detroit Lions fan, take your bitch ass home. How about that? Smash. How did you feel about that MC North matchup last night? Neil and
I
Stick
liked it
today. Yeah, I did it. I mean,
the fourth quarter was fun to watch.
oh, yeah. I like the game. I apologize. I'm talking about just
Oh,
like,
you
as a
didn't like what you saw.
prospecting for the future.
No. Caleb Williams looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And JJ turned it on in the fourth quarter.
Make sure I'm not like these.
Winner.
Dude, Neil with his fault.
Winner.
Like just like
Neil's a
gaslighting.
he's a Sith, dude.
Spin zoning. It's just like
He's a Sith. Neil is a Sith. That is
This-
confirmed. He
this
speaks in
guy-
absolutes.
watch Sunday's game with the Detroit Lions. Comes in. It was one game. Relax. And then last night happens. And he's like, oh my God, they both suck. We're all good. Where's the logic in any of this? And if I'm not mistaken, and Samuel, Clarence, you know I love you, brother.
That's crazy.
You know he's got to know it's real. Spinning. He's got to know it's real.
That's fair.
You know I love you, brother. Did I hear him say that last night's game proved that Jared Goff made Ben Johnson? Did he mean when he said that?
He did.
Did he watch Sunday? Did you guys? Was that a topic? Did you guys?
They
or it
talked
was
about it a little
briefly-
bit.
They
Just
meant
in
it?
passing. He
Okay.
did mean it, though.
There's not a
Because they were
going to
get to it, but they didn't end up getting it to it.
No, dude, I was asking for it because this shit was hilarious. What are we doing?
I don't know.
You mean you watch this guy check the ball down fucking 31 times?
30 times, yeah.
I'm not even fucking exact. 31 times. Average air yard per completion, 3.1, 3.3, I apologize.
Yikes.
And you're telling me he made Ben? And then you watch Caleb Williams, which I'll say this about the Caleb Williams situation. I don't want to credit Ben, actually. No, I don't want to credit Ben. But some of that shit wasn't really like, it was scripted, but like the throw he had on the run, like fucking to the sideline.
Dude,
Ben's not fucking
the throw on
drawing that up.
The throw on the sideline to Roma Dunze was insane. That was a fucking missile.
Truly insane.
Do I think the Bears are going to be good this year? No.
But they look better than I thought they would, though.
Caleb Williams looked pretty good for the beginning of that game.
He
looked awful in the fourth quarter.
It's
awful.
crazy.
He missed wide open throws. DJ Moore should have had a walk-in touchdown. He missed a couple throws down the seam that were, I mean, I don't want to say it's a tough throw because NFL quarterbacks make that throw 10 times. It was Cole Kmet or Colston Loveland, a couple of seam balls wide open, missed both of them. He looked really bad in the fourth quarter, but he's still young.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I'm happy or scared.
I'm not. No. Yeah, I'm not.
I think he looked about the same as he did last year. He showed signs that he could be something, but he also showed signs that he's not ready for it and that he's not all in. Truly, J.J. McCarthy impressed me. He showed some good resolve at the end.
You saw the duality of man. You saw one guy
shrink,
crumble.
Yes.
And one guy just fucking like, fuck, wake up, let's go.
Yeah.
And then you fucking locked in. And now, like, I hate to admit it, I really fucking do. Especially because I know how you Michigan Gooners are. You were one of them too, Nick.
Oh, stop it.
But you saw the fucking sav. You saw the fucking moxie. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like, he got one first down. He was like just fucking grilling the Bears defense. I was okay.
I've always said that I like J.J. McCarthy as a prospect in the NFL. I've always said that I think he's going to be a good quarterback in the National Football League. And it makes me even more nervous that he got drafted by Kevin O'Connell because he is a very good National Football League. Again, probably not going to be this year for JJ because that first half was rough. But he showed great intangibles, getting back from that, not letting it linger in his mind, and he made some nice plays down the stretch, some good throws, off-platform stuff that showed why he was touted as such a high prospect. And again, I don't think either of these teams are going to be true contenders this year. I don't think either of these teams make the playoffs this year. But they got two good young quarterbacks with a lot of potential.
Yeah, I think you saw JJ lock in and then Caleb kind of just shrink. And I'm not going to say, like, you're right, neither one were scary. I think the Vikings might be a worse situation for the Detroit Lions, particularly because Javon Hargrave looked pretty good. If he can stay healthy.
Hargrave looked good.
That could be a problem for the interior specifically. With the Bears,
we got to start taking out these interior defensive linemen for NFC North teams. We
their
should just go
defense
around
had flashes, but like
Jonathan Allen,
another situation, like they crumbled in the second half too.
Bears defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was bad. The Bears fell apart. We were at the airport watching the second half, and the Bears were the Bears. That was vintage Chicago Bears. Like they looked bad in that second half.
Oh, we didn't read Michigan. He said, "Don't forget my super chat."
I thought we did.
I guess we didn't.
Graham?
Easy, read my super chat, please. He says you can get away with one young guard, not two.
Yes,
that's fair.
I mean, unless
Because
you have
we've seen it work
an
with
all-pro
one
center.
younger. Yeah,
true.
But when you're replacing all three interior offensive line spots, it's not going to go easy. Elijah have
Viking
mercy.
Queen Braid just wanted us to shout out Anson's Viking Queen Braid with the $1 super chat.
Shout out Anson's Viking Queen Braid, and shout out to Elijah Have Mercy, with fire name by the way.
Yeah. Have mercy.
He says the Eagles lost to Tampa and Atlanta in the first 4 weeks of the season. Relax, fakes fans. Yeah.
No. We're not gonna do that. Again, it's not losing the game.
It's how they lost the game.
It's how they lost the game. It's the context in which they lost the game. Your question marks going into the season were your offensive play calling and your offensive line, and a little bit of what it kind of goes hand in hand with what the play calling, but what JG looks like without Ben Johnson.
And
it all looked fucking horrendous. And you lost the game.
Before we go to break, and I'm sure we're going to get into it in the Around the League, but football's back. And we witnessed one of the greatest opening week games in the history of the National Football League this
Ravens
weekend.
Bills.
And I never want to hear a single person mention Jared Goff in the same breath as Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen ever again.
You didn't need to say that.
I'm going to say it.
Now you're gonna fucking set them ablaze.
Rile up the Gooners.
Now they're all gonna rush in attacking us. He said it, not me.
If you think Jared Goff is just as good as Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, you are stupid. Like not even Alex Anzalone, not high intelligence. You are stupid if you believe that. And it's okay. He doesn't have to be. But, like, can we get past that now?
Real quick on that game, Eazy, that Bears-Vikings game.
Yeah.
The fact that Ben Johnson kicks the ball where they can run it out and take down those 2 seconds.
I guess he told him to kick it through, and he did it.
He did. He told him to kick it through, and he couldn't.
At that point, kick it fucking out.
You had to, we were talking about that, and I said,
kicker's out of there.
Yeah, if you're not going for the onside kick, which you shouldn't, you have to kick that through the uprights. That's because you would have had the 2-minute warning. Yeah, that was bad.
It looked bad on Ben Johnson, to be honest. I mean,
and he threw his guy directly under the bus too, which right after he said, "Oh, I told him." He said he would.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear that quote from Ben, but yeah, I disagree with the call at the time. I'm like, oh shit. I mean,
it was the right call, but you have to kick it. You have to kick it through the upright.
You gotta execute.
You have to.
Shout out to the Purple Prince. Rest in peace, Prince. My mom was actually a big Prince fan. She cried.
Rest in peace, Prince.
When he passed away. My depressing takeaway from Sunday Night Football is that you needed an elite dual threat quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
I disagree.
JJ can make big runs.
I think that it definitely helps.
He said Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Come on, you putting JJ in conversation Super Bowl already, Nick? What are we doing?
I got some odds for you coming up. I got some odds for you.
What Josh Allen did in the fourth quarter of that game, what Josh Allen did in the fourth quarter of that game was just absolutely insane.
Can I say something about that? I'm a Josh Allen stan. That's my favorite quarterback in the league right now. He did get lucky with the Keon Coleman one.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just tipped over the ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens. Football, that happens in every football game.
You got to have the arm strength to do this. You know what I'm saying? Spread out the play to even make that happen.
Like the way those guys just move around the pocket. Not even, obviously, they're both freak athletes, and they get out and they make these big plays with their legs. That's not even it. It's just the way they move around the pocket, can step up, can avoid pressures. If they're lacking for, if there's weak side pressure, they step to the strong side. They move very fluidly in the pocket. It's pretty crazy to watch.
And DNC ENT made a great point. Because he said, okay, hold on, real quick. Actually, did Elijah send another super chat?
Yeah, he did.
All right, I apologize, Elijah. Elijah, have mercy. All caps. So it's how we lost. They wanted to fire Philly's coach. The fuck?
They did.
They did.
And it is how we lost.
And we're not even saying that. We're not saying it was a bad game. Guess what? It was a bad game.
Nobody's freaking out. Nobody's saying fire anybody, trade anybody, blow it up. No.
But by the way, like the Philly fans, I hate the Philly fans. I really do. But like, because they're so hard.
They get shit done.
On that. Yes. Because they're fucking demanding it.
Yeah.
They don't fucking frown. So the owner's like, fuck, I got to fucking do something about this. You guys, I love you. But you guys, on the other hand, are smacking on your fucking forehead and shit. It's crazy. Like, it's okay to call shit out.
Yeah.
And guess what? They will address it. And that's, I think, what we have to respect about the new ownership. Sheila fucking hears you.
Sheila does hear you.
Sheila spoke to me when she did not have to. And she told you guys, be patient. There's a plan in place. There's a plan in place, and we're going to see it through. She didn't have to do that, but she did. Yeah. She heard the players bitching about the turf. She fixed that. If I feel like if we truly make enough of an uproar,
something will happen.
Something will happen.
And
Lions fans.
It's
dude, Howie made a trade yesterday.
Like I said, nobody's blowing up. Nobody's saying get rid of Brad. No. They suck. Brad sucks. Like if you're saying that, you're fishing for clicks, is what you're doing. But you can say that it was bad. That it was a bad showing out there in their first week against the Packers. That Brad Holmes made some poor decisions in handling his free agency this summer, and we saw the effects of that. Now, can they get past it? For sure. They still have insane talent everywhere, but it's going to take some time.
Stick, Goff, more touchdowns and yards, but not as good. Got it.
Yes.
Stick, do you know this guy named Emmitt Smith? Then he got more yards and touchdowns than Barry Sanders?
He does. So, by Stick's logic, he's better.
So, Stick thinks Emmitt Smith's better than Barry Sanders?
Stick thinks Emmitt Smith is better than Barry Sanders.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones went out there and he had a tremendous game. His stats better than Jared Goff's.
They were.
So, per Stick standards.
Daniel
Jones is better than Jared Goff.
That's what he said.
Whoa. Okay. I just need to know where you lie at.
That's where he is.
Hey, Stick, big Emmitt Smith guy. Don't forget it, guys.
Big Emmitt Smith guy.
Big Emmitt Smith fan. I think we got to pay a bill.
We got to pay something.
Before we get fired.
Jack.
Let me tell you about Jack's Car Wash, man. They're all over the place. Stop in, text WSN to 888-522-1729, and you get a free one. Free car wash. I know your car's dirty. I know you haven't gotten a car wash all winter. Go do it at Jax's. 888-522-1729.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome. Shout out in the super chat.
North Carolina.
Our guy, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Says, it was cool to meet you Sunday night in Tahoe, of all places, Spencer. Love the heavyweights. It was very cool. We walked into a bar. I believe it was called the Rusty Beaver, something like that.
I like doing coke and choking strippers.
I'm not going to make a mom joke, but I respect you guys.
It was, we went out there and we had some burgers before we went to the casino. And he was in there, said, what's up? He recognized me. He's like, Spencer? I turned, I was like, what?
Dad?
He's like, yeah, I watch the heavyweights all the time. I expect that in Detroit because I've got a fucking big deal. No, I'm just kidding. But, Detroit is our fan base. It's where everybody watches us.
Yeah.
But to get it in a random bar in southern Lake Tahoe, California, that was really cool. So appreciate you, brother. It was nice meeting you, too. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of your vacation.
Is he from Detroit or?
He's from North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. And he says he's a Detroit fan, though.
His name is actually dope as fuck.
North Carolina. Very cool.
Yeah.
My dad's from North Carolina.
He's from North Carolina?
Yeah.
Born
in Alabama.
Is Tahoe North California?
No.
What part? What part's they from?
Or yeah, it is. It is. Tahoe is in North California.
Because it's like a double entendre. You could also be NorCal line.
North Carolina, yeah.
That's
it is northern. It is Northern California.
Yeah, so it's like NorCal line.
Actually, I think it's like right in the middle.
I don't know. Who cares?
I don't know. But Michigander with the super chat in
people
there.
who are also like off the top of their head good with geography fucking weird me out.
Yeah.
How do you know? Like just
definitely didn't smoke weed as a kid.
Yeah, I was doing that in 6th grade.
Nick, what's the capital of Maine?
Chill on me, bro.
All right. Well,
that was a crazy.
I don't know. I thought maybe you were Chris. What's the capital of Vermont?
No, all right, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's Ithaca.
Welcome back to Woodward. There's no way.
Ithaca.
Not a
Maine,
chance.
Or it's
Salem?
either Ithaca or Montpelier. I'm pretty
I was
sure.
gonna guess Maine
what
for
city?
Vermont.
Vermont.
You might be right, actually.
It's Montpelier.
Yeah, not Ithaca, that's for sure.
Not a chance.
Welcome back to Whatever It's Live, WoodSports.com.
be.
Eazy, my spin more reaction. Chris Nicholas, call off. Smash the like button or we're going to fire Chris. All right, just playing
Super
simple.
chat in there. Whoa! Michigander says Brad should make a move before the deadline. You don't have to give up a first, a second, or a third to gain a B-level player,
have a
either
third.
guard or edge.
Oh,
it's true.
These guys also have to be available. Brad, once upon a time, did make the call for one of those premier edge rushers, like a Micah Parsons-esque move. They just weren't available at the deadline.
I mean, in heavyweights fashion, we just found one of our new favorite cities because apparently the name of the capital of Maine is Bangor.
Wait. Say it one more time.
Bangor
Is
is the capital of Maine. That's what I've seen in there a couple times.
no way.
Ithaca is New York. I thought Albany was New York.
Proho. Oh, by the way, today we totally forgot to check the phone lines
Yeah.
and test the phone lines. I don't know if you want to mess around with that, Nick, at some point.
Yeah, you could try it once. If not, we can just call. We are giving away the BlackRock winner live on air. She doesn't know she won the tickets. We're going to call her and say, hey, you won 4 tickets to the football game in Detroit. So that's going to be cool. If the phones aren't working, I can just call her on my phone and do it like this. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do that at 6:30, so that'll be cool.
Prank call.
John, shout out BlackRock.
But I don't want to upset BlackRock if they didn't want the person to be prank called because they just gave out their personal information,
I mean, I would accept the prank call if I won 4 tickets to the Lions game.
That's very fair. What if someone just put down like their grandma's information to enter like a third time?
Augusta is the capital of Maine. Then why were you guys all saying Bangor?
I think Augusta is the capital of. All right, why are we doing geography right now?
Sorry.
Jesus, it's the middle of football season.
You did that.
You did that. You asked literally what was the capital of Maine.
Could have just ended it there.
What are you going to say, Nick? Chris? Or Nick?
I was going to say geography. I got some questions around the league for you if you want it. Should we rip it?
You want to go to break real quick and do that?
Yeah, let's go to break.
All right.
We'll come back to around the league.
It's not how I say it.
2 in a row again. Let me tell you about Mad Packs.
You always just say yeah to all.
I know, but I can't say no. This face moves units. Mad Packs. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, or any of their top-shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
And sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, powered by Michigan Sports and Spine and MRI Southfield. Give him a call, 248-426-9944. Dr. Jeff S. Pierce.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Means no bias, more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff. We got a super chat from Michigander 1212. 199. He says Super Bowl windows now. Time to make moves. Time to make Super Bowl moves, Brad. And you're absolutely correct. Again, if Howie Roseman got one Super Bowl, I can be like, sometimes that could happen for some guys, I guess. Like look at Seattle. No, they did pretty good. He has 2 of them with 2 different regimes.
2 of them tanks.
2 different head coaches, 2 different starting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
He knows what the fuck he's doing. He signs Darius Smith, by the way. Still making moves, by the way. Shout out to Chuck Schenk. This is easy, spinny. Off topic, do y'all get to keep the super chat done, or just go to the Woodward machine?
No comment.
No comment. Goes to the machine. But
all right.
Get stats. The stats help us a little bit or something, I think.
Stats do help us look good. Nick, why don't you take us around the league?
Talk about looking good here, folks. That is what the Buffalo Bills were able to do in the fourth quarter as the Ravens' all-time choke job. But Bills 41, Ravens 40. First of all, Derrick Henry, 18 rushes, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 1 fumble. Derrick Henry is a top blank running back of all time.
5. Ooh. Derrick Henry is a top 5 running back of all time.
Top 5.
The amount of carries that this man has, not only in the NFL, not only in college, but in high school, where he's seeing 200-plus carries a season.
He's still 500 yards away from his high school record.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This guy is special. To be that big and that fast for that long and that much time, I've never seen anything like it. I don't think the NFL has ever seen anything like it. It's King Henry for a reason. The guy instills fear into opposing defenses. I think he's top 5.
Yeah, I'd say he's top 5 running back all time. Barry Sanders, Walter Payton. There's no order, by the way. Barry Sanders, Walter Payton. Obviously said Derrick Henry, Jim Brown.
Sweetness.
I already said him.
Oh, yeah.
He is such a beast.
Did I say
AP?
Jim Brown?
You did say Jim Brown.
AP.
AP's up there.
I'll put AP. Am I ripping off
Eric
LT?
Dickerson, Bo Jackson.
AP. Me personally. Yeah. And I watched Danian too.
Derrick Henry.
LT's up there for sure.
The athletic intimidation is just crazy. Like the physical skills that Derrick Henry has. It's awesome to watch that he is in our generation. We get to watch him during our lifetime, honestly. But I want to ask you guys about some of these top quarterbacks. Okay. Obviously, Lamar Jackson. Then you get Josh Allen throwing for just south of 400 yards, 2 tutties.
Wow.
Would you guys put both of these quarterbacks over Mahomes right now?
Yes. Allen and Lamar?
And Lamar.
Right now?
Right now.
Yes. Mahomes looked bad Friday night. I'll say it.
Is that a microwave take here?
Bad.
I'll say it.
I don't know if it's a microwave take. That's 3 of your past 3 MVPs between those two guys. Yeah. I mean, if you say yes, I'm not mad.
65%.
I would say if it came down to one drive, fourth quarter, win the Super Bowl, I'm taking Mahomes. But
give me Iguodala.
I want Iguodala. I want Daniel Jones.
Yeah. I think that's the thing too. Like people like Stick. I mean, maybe Stick's just doing it to be as his rock to stand on because like here's a stat that I can win with. But like quarterbacking is that. Like kind of what Mahomes does do. You know what I'm saying? Allen does it. Jalen Hurts does it.
Yeah.
Like Jalen Hurts like Thursday night didn't have like the best numbers. He had like 154 yards. But he ran when the opportune moments, ran the ball. We made smart decisions. Was an ultimate like field general. I think Mahomes got that in his back pocket, but he kind of took a step back in that wow factor for me.
I'd still go. I'm still going Mahomes. I can't not go Mahomes. But if you want to put Allen or Jackson over him, I wouldn't.
Then I'll slash your tires.
I just like even this year. This year was supposed to be the year they have the weapons, right? I mean, Kelsey didn't look that great outside of moments, and then you had
injuring his fucking teammate.
You had Xavier Worthy out, like Rice is suspended, so give this.
That's
time.
why I don't blame Mahomes.
Yeah,
it's because
you
have 85-year-old Travis Kelsey who's more worried about Taylor Swift's halftime performance, and your best receiver is Hollywood Brown in the big 2025. Your best receiver is Hollywood Brown. Not great.
Terrible.
Good
actually.
pickup though.
Speaking about 50-year-olds, Illuminati in the heart of doing any sort of ayahuasca or whatever you want to call it. Whoa. Aaron Rodgers is officially back. Steelers. 4 tutties, 244 yards to go into New York and take away a victory from Aaron Glenn in his debut. All right, is this an overreaction? Is Aaron Rodgers back? Because I have been the biggest hater of Aaron Rodgers.
You're saying he is back?
Yeah, that's why I was surprised because you said that.
I'm asking you
What
guys.
do you think?
Yeah, because you're the biggest Aaron Rodgers hater in this room right now.
Are the Steelers serious Super Bowl contenders if Aaron Rodgers can play like this?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they have a genetic makeup of like what could fuck you up in terms of pass rush and a quarterback. If he could continue to play like that.
I don't think their run game is good enough to hold up in the playoffs, and I don't think Aaron Rodgers' body is going to be able to hold up for 20 games.
What are you thinking about his body, dude?
But
how'd you miss that, Chris?
You were talking. I was going.
I'm looking at
You're right.
Aaron Rodgers. He looked good. He did. But I don't think he'll be able to hold up, and I don't think their run game is good enough to get them any type of playoff success.
Read DNC's comment.
But if it wasn't for Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen, the best game of the weekend would have been Jets Steelers. It was awesome. That was so fun to watch.
Tanner Extreme, come on home, baby.
Justin Fields looked good.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, like I was kind of trolling Flannel a little bit in the chat, like talking about Justin Fields.
He kept playing good.
Only a little bit. Like he looks really cool when he does stuff. Like he's so big and so physical that when he's running out of when he dove for the pylon, noticed he wasn't going to get it. Other quarterbacks will like still try to reach it and fumble it there. He pulled the ball back, landed on his back, just popped up. Well, I was like, dude, this guy's a freak.
When he had that one touchdown, he was just jogging, laughing.
Justin Fields, I like rooting for Justin Fields, and especially now that he's not on the Bears.
I want to say this real quick, though, about the Jets situation, because the offense did explode. And Tanner Strand is there. He was a guy that we thought was going to be groomed to become the offensive coordinator here. But he wasn't into what Ben was doing. It's probably him. But I will say, Justin Fields was making plays beyond play call.
He was.
Yeah.
So I do want to put that in there. Shout out to Michigander 1212. He says, should we draft a mobile quarterback in the first in 2026?
I'm not talking draft.
Brother, you trying to give me you're trying to get crosses burned in my yard? Like, what are we doing, Michigan?
And no, there's not going to be anybody late. Everybody's learned their mistake from watching Lamar Jackson go the last pick of the first round. I'll tell you that right now.
Also, Nick, I'm not going to let you escape this because you've been ducking and dodging this whole
Should have
question.
drafted Jackson Dart when we had the chance.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Hell no, he's not back, Chris. Are you kidding me? No, I was setting you guys up. No, I don't believe Aaron Rodgers is officially back. I'm with Spencer. The guy can't hold up. He is not as mobile as he used to be, and that's how he was a great quarterback. Aaron Rodgers officially not back, but honestly, good for the Steelers. Good to see for one game. It looked like them going out and getting a wide receiver one in DK Metcalf, chose to help them out. Showed to help them out. Here we go. Indiana Jones, Vanilla Vic, whatever you want to call it.
Indiana Jones for sure.
33.
It's so cool.
33-8. Colts over the Dolphins. Yes, I did lock the Dolphins. Are the Colts legit, or are the Dolphins just officially dead?
The Dolphins are the worst team in football.
They're fucking dried out in the sun. Fish is fucking.
Mike McDaniel will be fired by week 5.
Water in those lungs. They're cooked, bro.
Tyreek Hill will be traded to the Steelers by week 8.
Oh.
And Tua Tagovailoa will announce his retirement this offseason. The Dolphins are cooked.
If they traded for Tyreek, that'd be electric.
Who'd you say is trading for him?
The Steelers.
Oh.
I could see them, or I could see the Washington Commanders making a move for Tyreek Hill. He's not going to play.
Dolphins are fucking
The
cooked.
Dolphins are done.
Fish fillet sandwich.
Yeah. They're the worst. They might be worse than the Saints.
That's Nick's second favorite team. We're fucking stabbing him in the heart.
Third
right now.
favorite.
Yeah, it's third favorite.
Where
you at, sir?
Yeah, they're dead.
We know what his second favorite team is. It's the Lions.
Are dead for sure. All right.
Real quick, though, Danny G says hire McDaniels as OC.
I don't hate that.
Would you do that mid-season, though? Fire Johnny Morton and hire Mike McDaniel?
Fuck yeah, I would, but no.
I probably would, too.
Yes, I'm doing it for sure.
Sorry, Johnny.
You could bring him in as didn't somebody bring in Saleh as the defensive assistant and then fire the coordinator and then make him?
No. Green Bay's brought him in to
Is he still there?
No, he's with 49ers. 49ers offering that fucking Mulan.
Oh yeah, they gave him a bag.
Munyan. Yeah, for sure. Kevin, side question real quick.
Yeah.
Or I can say for
always.
If Ben was the OC in that Packers game, are things different?
Not the way the offensive line looked.
Yes, but not as much. Yeah. They still would have lost because, like I said, the vast majority was on the offensive line, but they would have scored a touchdown before the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think it would have been different for sure. We have never seen fucking Gibbs and Monty combined for 2.2 per carry. That's fucking nuts.
Did you see Tua? Not to go back to the Dolphins, but Tua was getting smacked around.
Yeah.
He's gonna die. If they, I'm not even joking.
Dude, come on, man.
I'm not even joking. If they don't give him, if they don't get him protection, he's gonna die. He cannot take that many more hits, dude. He's a ticking time bomb.
Dude, that one when he was just blindsided,
he got lit
from behind.
up,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
A couple times.
Dude, Caleb and DJ lit up in the same play. That was fucking awesome.
DJ Moore got smacked.
He did, and then Ivan Pace's Jr. nuts was just all on his face after. Imagine just waking up from concussion, his fucking balls squeezing through your fucking face, man. I'm sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
All right, here we go, fellas. 49ers 17, Seahawks 13. Where one great white hope dies, the other one comes back from the dead. Cooper Kupp, 2 receptions, 15 yards. I think he's officially washed. But Christian McCaffrey gets 31 touches in his debut in 2025, over 130 yards. Fellas, which one, obviously, basically I wanted to ask, is Cooper Kupp dead and is CMC fucking back?
Speaking of dead, Christian McCaffrey's going to die this year, too. His body is not going to hold up getting that many touches without Kittle being there.
He's already having fucking calf issues.
He's already, in and out of lineups. I don't want to do this. I hate doing this, but I would be surprised if Christian McCaffrey didn't have a serious injury this year, and I feel bad even saying that. But like,
why don't you knock for Tua?
They caught. I'm mashed potato brain brother. Me and Tua have we've got a bond. I've never been as white as Christian McCaffrey, but they like caught lightning in a bottle 3 times having him be this healthy since he's been a 49er. I think Christian McCaffrey is he's not going to be able to withstand that kind of workload. They've got Brian Robinson though, so if they want to,
I think he had like 10 touches to like McCaffrey's like 22.
Yeah, you can't be giving Christian McCaffrey 20 plus catches a game anymore.
Someone's commented told me Mike had nothing to do with that interception. What did you watch, Bubba? All right, sorry. You fucking people are not. You guys are nuts. I wish I could operate with that level of delusion. I apologize, Nick.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about Cooper Kupp either, boys.
Yeah.
Took him in a few fantasy leagues.
I got Cooper Kupp, and I have Xavier Worthy in the same league.
JSN is way better than I thought.
Yeah.
He might come back, though, I thought, right?
Worthy's day-to-day.
Okay.
Speaking of JSN, he went off in this game. Seahawks, he's obviously Sam Darnold's favorite wide receiver. 9 receptions, 124 yards. Is Jackson Smith
do it
in Jigba
there
a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL?
Good job, Bubba.
I think so.
Is he a top what?
Top 10.
No.
Whoa!
I think he is.
Nope, too early.
I don't know. Last year he balled last year.
Early.
And when you're looking at the guys that he's fighting for the top 10 spot, you're looking at Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London, those kind of guys. He looked better than all of them.
Week 1, dude.
I know. I'm just saying. You got your power rankings.
Power rankings.
If we're doing power rankings, I like JSN a lot. Obviously, I had him last year. He carried my team for a while.
Over 1,100 yards last
season.
season.
JSN's a stud. You know what is crazy, though? Sam Darnold actually sucks.
What? He actually played really well.
Yeah, I don't know.
16 of 23, 150 yards, no tutties.
Yeah.
That's like
all right, fellas.
He's
got
no Daniel Jones.
From one average quarterback to
Jason's
another.
The best receiver. What do you expect? No, I'm just kidding.
Got a white dude on the other side.
From one average quarterback to another, but potentially not. 362 yards passing for Geno Smith as the Raiders get a Week 1 victory, 20-13, as they beat the Patriots. Did we write off Geno and the Pete Carroll combo as a potential playoff team?
I'll tell you
we
what.
wrote off, but they didn't write back.
They didn't write back.
We wrote them up, but they didn't write back.
Geno
Yeah,
looked
they are
great.
better. Geno's like a ball. Like I saw someone tweet, like, only ball knowers respect Geno. I respect Geno.
I respect
As a
Geno.
Detroit Lions fan, you got to respect Geno because he's abused you at least twice now.
Yeah.
And then it took fucking the end of the game interception by Kirby Joseph to fucking finally slay him, too.
Geno Smith's a way better quarterback than Sam Darnold. And I like seeing Geno go out there. Was it a preseason game in Seattle where he's flipping the fans off and shit?
Yeah.
That was cool. Game. I love the Raiders and everything that the Raiders like are supposed to be. Not what they actually are, but they're supposed to be the assholes, the brand. Yeah, that kind of thing. I love that. So seeing Geno do that, I'm a big Max Crosby guy too. Max Crosby was right behind him doing it too. It was fucking sweet.
I think Pete Carroll tried ripping the sign down.
Pete Carroll.
You know he's the oldest coach to ever coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
And he's still jumping up at reaching that side. He's fucking.
He's a lesbian, dude. It's munching box gets you that far.
Chomping.
Chopping gum and munching box is the key to life.
Shout out Neil Rule.
Shout out to Pete Carroll. I like Pete Carroll. He's one of the best football coaches of all time. And shout out to Chip Kelly. I didn't know Chip Kelly was their OC.
Yeah, I thought he was in Ohio State. Not no more.
Geno is like a black Goff, says Kobe.
Yeah, he is.
No, Geno can run.
Geno's like a black Purdy.
That's why he's a black.
He's
the
like
black part is like the running part.
He's like a black Brock Purdy.
I think he's better than Brock Purdy.
Black Baker Mayfield?
Nah, too much.
Too much?
Too much. Black off is fine. I like black off.
All right.
The black part is the mobile part. Hold on real quick. $5 for my guy Michael. Says Jets, Lions,
Brock
and
Purdy.
Bears combined 0-3. Maybe better together. Without a question, Michael, they're better together.
Spenny, any comments on Geno's body?
What? Why? No.
That's what Danny G asked.
We're good, Danny G. We're not. Listen, I don't want to hear my man talk about another man.
I'm sure he's very dense.
Okay.
All right, Brock Bauer. All right, couple questions here for
like
you guys
muscle mass, dude.
to finish out this Raiders game. Ashton Genty, 19 carries, 38 yards. He struggled in the preseason a little bit. Is he overrated?
Yes.
Fuck.
Wait.
Ashton Genty.
Overrated.
He's not as good as Bijan.
Yes.
He is not as good as Gibbs.
Yes, because a fucking comparison to college with Barry Sanders. What are we doing?
Yeah,
absolutely overrated. He could be good. He could be fine. Overrated. I'm smelling an upgraded Trent Richardson type vibe.
Wow. Oh!
You know what I'm saying? Like good, but like not where you're drafted.
Forgettable.
Good. Yeah, forgettable.
Damn.
I could be wrong. You think I'm gonna be wrong?
No, I mean maybe. I think he'll be better than
There was one play where he just literally fell. Did you see that one? They gave him the ball and he started running and just fucking fell. There was no defender. It was a ghost tackle.
One guy you never see fall. Tight end Brock Bowers, 5 receptions, 103 yards. Is he the best tight end in football right now already in his second season?
No, because we have Sam Laporta, and everyone knows every Detroit Lion's the best player at every position. Otherwise, you're stupid.
Brok Bowers is the best tight end in football. He's scary.
Did he hurt his knee?
He had a
Didn't
oddly
he fall that game?
Yeah,
he had an oddly small
Wiener.
snap percentage.
Oh yeah.
Like
in preseason.
Even in that game,
oh, really?
like Michael Mayer was out snapping him for I think a majority of the game. So maybe he was a little banged up, but he's so good. Dude.
That could be it. Michigan at 12-12. Who do you draft as quarterback to sit behind Goff?
Don't know.
It's too early for that, bro.
Yeah, chill on these quarterback talks.
I'm not.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
talking about the draft right now.
Yeah, it's way too
fucking
early.
week 2.
I'm gonna say a name. It's gonna be come draft time. Yeah. Completely irrelevant.
Aiden Childs.
Let's go. I'm down.
I'm down.
Updated odds here, fellas, of the NFC North. Packers -120, Vikings +290, Lions +400, and Bears +1,000. You're taking some value here. Do you guys think the Lions should obviously not be +400? Or do you think that
I think +400 is pretty fair
with their schedule?
Yeah.
Dents was crazy.
I would take the +400.
Yeah, I would try to get that boosted somehow too.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, no. I mean, what they put out there in the schedule that they've got, that's fair.
Are you guys gonna do it?
I already got a slip on it.
With the +400?
No.
That's the question.
I'll probably take it.
How comfortable are you to do it, and how much you're putting on it?
Actually, I'm not comfortable after what I saw out
I'm
the
not
middle.
comfortable
No,
either,
I'm not.
dude.
They got their ass beat. There's no other way around it. We crashed out about it yesterday.
We
Today's
are
spots a little
doubling
more
down.
We
Nick,
are doubling down.
What are their? I don't know if you have it on you, but playoff odds, because that I would put money on still. Division, I got to see in a week or two.
Michigander 1212 with a super chat. He said, "What are your thoughts on drafting Rocco Becht?"
Was that a good girl voice? People are saying that was a good girl voice.
Got me hard.
It was. Dude, Dents on that in the same show.
Michigander.
Spencer came back from.
Is
Cali.
that the dude
Yeah,
from
what'd you do in
Tennessee?
California, brother?
Nick, do you know who that is?
Came back
Rocco
a changed
Becht.
man.
He's I don't care.
We're not talking.
Even if you
quarterback.
pay, I'm not reading another college quarterback super chat.
All right, to
I'll read it
make
for you, brother.
the playoffs.
I appreciate the super chats.
Holy shit!
Why? I can't do the girl. I don't know.
To make the playoffs, the Detroit Lions are +104. They are now officially plus money. The Vikings are ahead of them at -112. Same with the Commanders -148. The Rams at -188.
Wait. Said what's this
The
again?
Bucks -250. Packers -420.
Nice.
Philly -480. 49ers -235. The Lions are plus money to make the playoffs at +104.
Wow.
Are you making that bet, Easy? And how much would you be willing to spend?
Put a 25er on it. I have $5 units, by the way, so that's like a good sign. If I put a 25.
I put $100 on it.
Yeah. I mean, this is, I hate to fucking say it, after week 1, but if you go 0-2, and the next game's the Baltimore Ravens, bro, you're in fucking must-win territory, brother.
They're going to beat
must-win territory.
All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to come back, and we've got a call to make.
Yes.
But first, tell us about Caesars.
Ghostbusters.
Let me tell you about Caesar Sportsbook.
I don't know. CaesarSportsbook.com. Scan the QR code. Use promo code Woodward1000 with your first deposit and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. That's promo code Woodward1000. Get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. It's a QR code, or visit CaesarSportsbook.com. Make sure you gamble responsibly. Visit Gambling Hotline if you have gambling issues.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss.
Yeah,
Impress
yeah,
your
I can hear.
dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch
Can you hear
today.
me? Hello. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
A ton of fun.
Wake up.
A ton of sports.
Wake up.
And a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights. Live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
If you guys want to know what the best drink in the game right now, it is Sun Cruiser, and they partner with Woodward Sports Network. It's real vodka, it's real iced teas, no bubble, just a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on game day. Only 100 calories and 4.5% alcohol. Perfect for tailgates, couch gates, wherever you're watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Make sure you guys please drink responsibly.
What up, welcome back to Woodward Voice Live. WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Smith.
What up, though?
Why'd you look at me like that?
I don't know. I felt it in my face, dude. I look scared, huh? I think that's starting to like get me. I think the jet lag's starting to hit me. I felt my face looking very concerned. I looked at Eazy like you just got shot or something.
Oh shit! What up, though? Welcome back.
I felt it. It's like, damn, why am I so scared right now?
The last time someone looked at me like that, this is losing my virginity. I'm just kidding. My very first, I used to rap, and I was like 16. And we'd open it up for Crazy Bone, of all people, at this place called, I think it was the Hayloft, downtown Mount Clemens.
Hell yeah.
And right before the show, my boy Previn looked at me like that. I was like, no, we're about to go live, dude. So literally, like when I opened up the curtains, I just fucking pushed him. And he just started rapping.
Hell yeah.
Started going. It was sick. He was like, thanks for pushing me. Woke me up. Yo, this sounds trippy. Can you hear it? Can you hear my voice?
No. We're good.
What up? Welcome back to Woodward Live on Sports.com. We're going to announce a
Your
winner.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying
to... Call her again. Normally you forward the first one, but then if they call right back, I would answer. But I respect her for not answering. Right now, if you guys are just joining us, BlackRock, shout out, has been giving away... Wow.
What?
4 tickets to the Detroit football opener at home. And we have the winner. She doesn't know she's won yet. We're going to call her live on air and tell her that she won 4 tickets to the Lions, Nittany Lions game. But, yeah, I'm excited. It'll be cool. She, as you would think, declined the first phone call from a random number she probably didn't recognize.
We'll focus on that at some point. Kill some time until we get her on the line. Go to the power rankings or more Detroit Lions. You get power rankings out of the way. Send me the graphic. We gotta do it.
Let's see it. Let's see these power.
gotta do
This
it.
is NFL power rankings.
NFL Week 1 power rankings. We should have did one before, I guess.
What?
What do you mean what?
You got the Packers at number 1?
Yeah, the Packers number 1.
And the Chargers over the Bills and the Ravens?
Jordan Love fan.
Okay, you want to play that game? You want to play that game?
Oh, yeah, bitch.
You want to play that game?
Do you respect the Detroit Lions as a team?
Yeah. Not the version of them that played on Sunday.
So the Chiefs and Lions, yeah, you're right. Chiefs and Lions, though, still like you respect like good teams, right?
Yes.
They both got. I think the Lions obviously a little bit more. Hello?
Hello?
Canna. No? You tricked us?
She answered?
Yeah.
Try it one more time, and then I'll call her on my phone.
Either way.
Might, another phone call, or another number starts calling her. What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on? All right, Chiefs and Lions are like suspected good teams, right? The reason why the Chargers and the Packers are over both the Bills and Ravens, the Bills and Ravens went down wire to wire. The Packers handily defeated the Detroit Lions, which were a good team.
That's fair.
Handily beat them. And the LA Chargers, obviously not as handily as the Packers beat the Lions, but they beat the Chiefs by a pretty good amount. It didn't feel like the Chiefs ever. They felt in it, more in it than the Detroit Lions were, but the Chargers held the lead the entire way through.
You got the
I'm not
Eagles
mistaken.
at 8, though, huh?
I do have the Eagles at 8. Do you respect the Dallas Cowboys?
Not really.
I don't. And it took them every ounce of strength to pull off that victory.
Jalen Carter kicked out.
That is very true. That's a fair point. That is a fair point.
Which was crazy, by the way.
Yeah, I got a little heat. I got a little bit of heat.
Hello?
For that. Mom? Got a little bit of heat for that one. It's on X. I was like, I said it's hard. It's disgusting. It's
gross.
It's low. You know what I'm saying? But I said it was kind of hard. People are like, that's soft. Like, no, dude. Like, when you spit on
She didn't
another
answer
man,
again.
you're fully aware of the repercussions. Like, you just gave that guy the green light to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
It's the ultimate form of disrespect.
Exactly. So if you spit on him, it's like, come try me, pussy. I have no fear of what you do in retaliation of me spitting on you. That's how I looked at it. That's why I was like, it's hard. It's gross.
It's
low,
disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. It's all those things.
It's also Dak Prescott.
You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what. If Aiden Hutchinson had sacked Jordan Love
and spit on him,
and then spit on him, I'd be like, fuck yeah. Fuck that guy. I'm serious.
I don't hate it.
You know, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just me. My favorite player was Ndamukong Suh. He was a little dirty. I played defensive line. Maybe a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, my thought process. But I had to Green Bay Packers number 1.
All right, should I just try to call her?
Yeah. Why not? I'll keep going until she answers. How about that?
She's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dude, she's going to be pissed.
Until she answers.
Yeah, it's true.
Hello, Canna. Is this is Spencer from Woodward Sports?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Is this
You said this is Spencer from who?
Woodward Sports? Is this Canna Irvin? Did you enter a BlackRock giveaway recently?
Oh, yes, I did.
Well, I'm just calling to tell you that you have won the tickets for the Detroit football home opener on Sunday. You got 4 tickets for the home opener for the Lions. You were randomly selected, so we just want to congratulate you. And you are live on air. I work at Woodward Sports. We're doing a live broadcast right now, so we got you on air.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. It said spam call, so I can't. I was like, what is this?
No, you're fine, and you're going to the game. You got 4 tickets for Sunday. How you feeling?
Canna, is this Spencer?
I feel great. That's awesome. My husband is going to be so excited.
Yeah, congratulations. BlackRock's going to get into contact with you. They'll get those tickets to you, and you're going to see the Lions this weekend. Do you have any favorite player on the Lions that you're rooting for?
To be honest, no. I had got the tickets for my husband. I just like wearing blue.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
And you won him these tickets, so he's got to treat you to a couple more dates at BlackRock. That sounds pretty fair to me.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for enjoying the great food at BlackRock. We appreciate you. And, yeah, I'm sure they'll be in touch with you soon to get you your tickets.
All right. Thank you so much.
Of course. You have a great night.
You too.
Bye. Shout out.
That's awesome.
That was very cool.
That's kind of cool to make someone's day like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I worked at the dispensary, that was a pretty fucking cool job. Like fucking, people are so happy when you sell them weed.
Oh yeah.
They're so you make their fucking day. That was a fun job. That was cool too.
Shout out to her and
shout out to BlackRock.
The
best giveaways.
Whether it's just coincident or kismet, Chris, why don't you tell us about BlackRock?
Let me tell you about BlackRock, because, man, shout out to BlackRock. They've been taking care of us. They've been taking care of you. They've been taking care of everybody since Woodward Sports. We have a lot of partnerships, but BlackRock has done a great job. You know, not only providing for us, the heavyweights, when we were there, but also providing to you. And you can get 20% off your total food bill by mentioning Woodward Sports. Again, congratulations to the winner on 8 weeks of giveaway. Congratulations to the grand finale winner. But BlackRock, Heartland, Novi, Canton, Ann Arbor, Utica, Davidson, Portage. You see all the places it is at on the screen. Whether it's a date, whether it's a draft party, whether it's hanging out with the fellas, BlackRock Bar and Grill has the best atmosphere and the best food. And if you don't think so, it's because you're not a good cook, because you cook your own food. BlackRock Bar and Grill. Enjoy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you go to letsstanford.com to find an amazing car for you to get in. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. letsstanford.com. No, this is Patrick.
No,
DNC, you got this guy crying over here.
Oh my god. Ooh, fuck. That was funny as fuck.
I'm calling you about your car's extended warranty. I did expect that call to go to voicemail for sure. Did not expect her to pick. Hi, is this Ron Burgundy?
Hi, Ken. Is this Spencer? No, I'm Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
What up, though? Welcome back to
I'm not a crusty crab.
Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I don't know how to recover from that one, Spinny.
I'm gonna die after the gym today. I feel myself just deteriorate.
I respect you for still going to the gym. That's fucking commitment.
I have to.
Oh yeah, you went hard this weekend, huh?
Mm-hmm. I ate so much bullshit.
Do you still have Super Bowl expectations for the Detroit Lions?
Yes.
Nick, do you still have Super Bowl expectations for the Detroit Lions?
I think they can still get it done. I think they're a step below the top teams in the league. I'll say that. Like, I think there's a bigger... We're not in tier 1 right now with the changes that were made this offseason.
Are the
with
Packers?
us. Yeah. I think the yeah.
I fucking hate to say it, but yeah.
I think the Bills are right there. The Ravens. I still think the Eagles. Then maybe a more but the Packers manhandled us. So yeah. I still think the Packers aren't there with the Bills. So I guess no, they're not.
I don't think the Packers are there. I got to see more.
Yeah,
Again,
I agree.
A consistent season of Jordan Love. Like, you have to. You're only going to go as far as your quarterback.
People say that, but you go look at the number. He's been consistent. He's
But
had a few
it's
bad
been-
games,
But
like,
it's been up, down statistically, like within games, like overall throughout a season, and then also there's been the injuries. I mean, this is a guy that is
that's where I'm at
always,
with the
is always
injuries.
banged up, and it's more so the injury because he's proven to be a solid quarterback when he plays. So it's more so the injury part of it than the actual game to game consistency. But I still think the Lions are in the Super Bowl conversation. I think it's still fair to have those Super Bowl expectations because I think if any team abandoned their Super Bowl expectations week 1, then you weren't a real contender and you didn't believe it. Like the Lions, you just got to get to the dance and have a chance. Last year, they were a team that wasn't healthy. They peaked early in the season. This year, you got to hope it's reversed because last year Philly peaked at the right time. They started off a little shaky, and they peaked at the right time. They won the Super Bowl. That's all playoff football is peaking at the right time. So as long as you're there, as long as you're at the dance and you're playing your best at that point, you have a shot. And that's how I think you have to feel if you're the Lions. How many times does a team actually dominate all the way through? It's very rare. Like how many?
It's not gonna. Yeah. But I mean, you got to say they're Super Bowl contenders. I like what we saw for sure. You got to say that, especially if you have the expectations of the Detroit Lions and they did that to them. Like it's
I would say Packers tier 1 though.
Oh yeah.
The tier 1 part.
Yeah.
The tier 1 part. Wait and see. Are they a contender? Absolutely.
The Dundada. Eazy likes to talk about Jordan Love and his girl voice.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
That was bad. I would not bang her.
Thanks. I think.
I mean, we know who you would be if you were a girl.
Super bangable.
Super bangable.
For me, yeah,
she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
She's got some cannons.
Nick would shy away.
Nick definitely would shy away.
Could not handle that.
No.
You cannot handle me, boy.
Oh my God.
If you guys don't know, or you do know, there is a girl on Twitter that
Stop. That's too much.
would be
Too much.
easy if he was a woman.
Too much.
And she's hot.
Everybody's yelling at me that I'm hopping off board. I'm just saying they're not at the level of the Buffalo Bills. And if you believe they are, I think you're blind. We got pushed around. And the Bills went toe-to-toe and beat out the Ravens in their first game. So that is what I'm saying. Do I still think the Lions can get to the Super Bowl? Yes. Do I think they could win it if things fall their way? Yes. But I just think they're a tier below those other top teams.
Sorry.
Chef says Chris needs to work on not repeating himself. Chris needs to work on not repeating himself.
That's fair. I do actually.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I do. That's fair.
Lizzo is crazy. He says Antonio. All right. The Detroit Lions got to prove it to me, brother. I'll be straight up with you.
Straight up.
I want to fucking lie to your face and tell you, oh, hell yeah, we're Super Bowl contenders. But from what I saw Sunday, oh, hell fucking no. Not a goddamn chance in hell. It doesn't mean it can't change. It's week 1. But if we're going off of week 1 performances, no, absolutely not. Doesn't mean they can't bounce back from that. Doesn't mean they won't, you know what I'm saying, they won't look amazing against a team like the Bears. But the other thing, too, is like, okay, how long till we can see Baltimore Ravens? Because even if they do beat the Bears, where you respect standards for the, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. I'll throw some context to it. If they do to the Bears what the Packers did to us, all right. I'm back.
Good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm back in business.
I'm thinking I'm back.
If it's like that
was pretty good, dude.
I don't even know what that's from.
John Wick.
And then you can't even be like a situation where it's like the Thanksgiving game where you're beating their ass, beating the shit out of the Bears. And he kind of just, got to thinking about the turkey after game and, took the foot off. No, you got to like revenge mode, beat the fuck out of them all the way through.
I'm going to think about that turkey.
We are 5.5-point favorites at home against the Bears. Everyone's expecting big comeback win. We are 5.5-point dogs right now at the Ravens following week.
Ooh.
So.
Sounds fair.
Bang.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not surprised in that at all. Yeah, I think we all believe they're going to beat the Bears, or they should beat the Bears. I think the Ravens matchup will tell you if they're legit or not.
Yeah. And shout out to Tom Bregman. He says, Eazy, who won Super Bowl 2007, what was the record? The 10-6 Giants. Again, we're not talking about losing games, brother. You didn't just lose a game.
Mm-hmm.
You got a fucking cleat inserted in your ass.
Got your ass whooped.
They bent you over and put the thumb in the... Sorry.
In their butt.
There's a woman here. But still, like that's the context of the loss you took.
I don't got no... Oh.
What?
Nothing. I was going to say a line about that line you said, but I realized it was really disrespectful. I didn't want to use it out of context.
There you go. You're maturing.
Gary McCarrick says, Spenny, Eagle Screech to save the Lions.
God damn. Don't do that. That is disrespectful.
Dude, I saw some cool-ass birds in Lake Tahoe.
I will say this, though, to Tom Bregman's point.
I'm turning into a bird
The Green
guy.
Bay Packers did beat the fuck out of the Giants week 2 of 2007, 35-13.
Brandon B. in the Woodward Sports Chat says, 4 women here. Hanging out with all your friends?
What are you hanging out with your dad, your grandpa, and great grandpa or something? Loser.
Dude's hanging out with his 4 sisters. Thinks it's a flex. Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We'll do mailbag. But first, Nick, tell us about Ben Johnson.
Shout out to
No
the
Ben
best
Johnson.
in the game. Never Ben Johnson. It's Ben Johnson. Because justice, it just means different things to different people. But whether it's a settlement or a verdict, justice is always worth the fight. If you've got a case, contact fighters at Ben Johnson Law today and get the justice you deserve. Tough, tenacious, trial lawyers. Ben Johnson Law.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Gold Crown Concentrates. They've been around since the caregiver days. So we can find them in over 300 different dispensaries. Do you listen? We say a lot of these businesses, we're like, oh, there's like 27 across the great city. 300 different dispensaries have been like, yeah, Gold Crown, that's that shit. We got to get that in here. They got the Jesters infused pre-rolls, and now their new gummies, Crown Jewels, are in there too. Gelatin-free, coat of the nerds for the extra pop. Check them out at Gold Crown.
Check it out.
Check it out. Mailbag. What up, welcome back to What If Waits Live, WoodSports.com. He's joined by Spin More Action on Chris. Nicholas call off, smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. KJ, Mailbag says,
I'm melting.
Which stick take was worse? Saying he would rather have Goff over Lamar and Allen, that's crazy, or saying Lions didn't need Zadarius Smith and Lions fans shouldn't be upset about him
Goff over
leaving.
Lamar and Allen, it's not even close.
Yeah, Goff over Lamar and Allen. I mean, that is, what do we, that's the worst.
Dude, I'm going to sleep so well.
Talking 2 MVPs, 2 All-Pros. Doesn't mean Jared Goff's not good, but those guys are better.
I might have to smoke one of those Jesters when I get home from the gym and just absolutely...
You know how good those guys are? Who was the Bills' offensive coordinator?
Bills?
Yeah.
Marty Schottenheimer.
Don't know, don't care. Because you know who's fucking running that shit over there.
Josh Allen.
I know Greg Roman once upon a time was in Baltimore, and I actually did like the guy.
Joe Brady.
Joe Brady. I actually do know the Ravens, but I can't think of his name right now. He came from Georgia, I'm pretty sure.
Georgia? Yeah.
All right. Either way, yeah, that was the worst one. Mailbag. Caleb has 50 rushing yards and is only sacked once on Sunday. Only for Z to sack Patrick Mahomes on the first drive at 4:25. What is the city's reaction? Ooh.
Not happy.
Hey,
that would upset me.
In a win or a loss, brother. Because you can forget certain things in a win.
Yeah, if they win, I wouldn't care.
You know what I'm saying? We damn near praised Jared Goff for 5 interceptions after we won that game. He overcame 5 interceptions.
He came back.
Not versus like, God fucking damn it. Like, it's, do we want to lose that game? That depends on it. If they lose, all hell fucking breaks loose.
Brandon B in the Woodward Sports chat says this is gay porn. Only if it turns you on.
Confirmed. If you view this as porn, you got problems, brother. Lions' problems are fixed. It's not even a mailbag question from Nathan H. Actually, real quick, Nick, 'cause I know you'd be the only ones crashing out. What would you do if Caleb has 50 rushing yards and only sacked once on Sunday?
As long as we win, I don't care.
Z sacks Mahomes.
As long as we win, I really don't care.
Take the win out of it.
I would not be happy. Sorry, I'm talking like my East Lansing friends. Yes, if Zadarius Smith gets a sack, but the Lions do not have one, that would prove Brad Holmes is a fool. No, that's literally how one of my friends talks.
We should prank call.
Yeah. Say what again?
Yeah, I mean, no, I would not be happy. They gotta sack Caleb Williams.
Say it again.
That's crazy, Michigander. I'm not reading that mailbag. It's fucking nuts.
I will. What does it say?
Mailbag. Glasgow ranked 55th out of 75 guards last season.
Ooh, probably take it.
Now playing at center, how are we supposed
intimate.
to expect him to be any better in this position, given the only thing he has done is regress? Steve, I will give Graham that he got hurt in the back half of last year. Like, I think in the Bills game specifically, if I'm remembering correctly. So I feel like gotta throw him a little bit of a bone, but the reality is he's not a spring chicken.
Nope.
And getting hurt can happen again. So,
Steve O'Baby in the Woodward Sports chat says, Mailbag, Spencer, thoughts on Michigan State's win over Boston College?
Great win.
After they won, I went on the Michigan watch party and was laughing my ass off.
Pray for the defense, I'd say that, but Aiden Childs looked really good.
Yeah, when it went to overtime, I knew that the offense was going to keep scoring, so you just needed the defense to make a play, and they stepped up and did that. So I liked what I saw. I've liked what I've seen out of Aiden Childs the first 2 games. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going, and we can get into a bowl game this year.
Yes, Todd Monken. I couldn't think of the name, but he unlocked Lamar as a passer. I feel like at least allowed us to see a little bit more of that style of his game before. I feel like no one really respected him as a passer up until Todd Monken came into the picture.
Detroit Supremacy says Childs for Heisman. It's fair. September Heisman.
Mailbag, one more day of work than flying to Detroit from Spokane, Washington for the home opener. This is Daryl the Plumber. What up, though, Daryl? Come by second best.
Yeah, come by second best, Daryl. If you want some good food, some good drinks, some good atmosphere before the game.
Dude, the food's so
The food is, like, legit. It's the best bar food in the state.
What'd you put down, Easy?
I did the tacos.
Oh,
Have you tried those?
the Italian beef tacos?
Yeah, Italian beef tacos.
Yeah, we had those.
So fucking
last time
good.
they were
Or the wings. Because I like the sauce the wings come
I'm
with.
doing the chicken sandwich.
They're dry rub wings.
Or the patty melt, dude. The patty melt is so
See,
good.
I fuck with the chicken sandwich and patty melt, but it's messy to eat. So is the tacos, though.
I'm fine
The
with it.
tacos
I'll be
is-
messy.
You got to
Worth
dip.
it. It's all messy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all messy. Worth it.
Yes.
If shit's messy while you're eating it,
It's good food.
Goes for women, too. You know?
That's a good point.
Get a little messy there. You're doing a good job.
Try to get messy with that.
What happened to Sam Flannel?
Because I'm gonna get it right
Sam
up in
Flannel
ya.
does not work for Woodward Sports anymore.
He is on to
bigger and better
He's making
things.
that money, son. That's what he's doing.
And
Making that money.
we love Flannel, and we're still in contact with him all the time.
Yes.
And he's one of my great friends, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Absolutely. We made fun of BDE together today.
Yep, we did.
If you had to replace Johnny Moe, who are you giving the job, and why is your answer Scotty Constable? I think we clearly know why.
You can unlock Goff's neural pathways.
Shots with Dundada. Exactly why. Mailbag, do you Kingsley or Coyote over Tate and Graham this weekend? I would definitely consider Coyote. I don't think Graham is as bad as Tate.
I think you give Tate. You put Tate back out there, but if he's making stupid, missing assignments again, then you pull him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tate, not like a PFF thing. I mean, I watched
2-3
Tate.
games.
I can show you tape if you want to. I actually made a Tate compilation. I just felt bad putting it out there because it's bad. It's bad. In pass blocking, at least. I believe they graded him like a 39.4.
KJ says, did Stick fire him? No.
No.
Stick does not do that anymore.
Flannel start making money.
Flannel got a job.
Once you start making money, then you can still do that stuff on the side.
He's very stressed out.
Mm-hmm. You guys are really mean to him.
He's doing what's best for him.
Absolutely.
And he said he's very happy. So, love Flannel.
Mailbag, Edge, or
Miss Flannel, but love Flannel, and I'm happy for him.
Ooh, this is a good one. What's more likely? MSU beats Penn State or Michigan fires Sherman Moore? Michigan fires Sherman Moore 4,000. 5,000.
This year?
Or what?
What's more likely? Michigan State beats Penn State or Michigan fires Sherman Moore?
I don't
State's
think
number 1, top 5, all this, dude. Penn State.
Penn State is Penn State.
Yeah.
They're gonna be. They're the
choke.
same team. They're gonna choke. I don't think Michigan fires Sherman Moore.
Also, with that same
he got him Bryce Underwood.
They better wake the fuck up and start calling some
I
plays.
think Munyon got Bryce Underwood more than Sherman Moore.
They better wake the fuck up and start calling some real plays. I'll say that.
See? They're going to fire him. You think Michigan State's more likely to beat Penn State?
Then Michigan firing Sherman Moore this year? Yeah.
I think the context matters too.
I don't
Michigan's
think
getting ponded.
I don't think Sherman Moore can do anything to lose his job this year.
Well,
I think
it's
if
fucking
they have,
absolutely
4 or
fucking
5 lock.
Yeah.
They probably will.
No, not 4 or 5 losses, 4 or 5 wins.
Oh. Still don't think he would get fired this year.
Hamburger Heart. She got married. That's what happened.
Well,
all right. Love you guys.
Yeah, I gotta fucking
poop.
No, I gotta go to sleep. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like
That's what set
button.
me off laughing was you looking at me like fucking. I was gonna kill you.
Yeah, dude, I'm starting to hallucinate. For Eazy, for Nick, for Chris, I'm Spencer. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you tapping in. Smash that like button. Peace.